Today, I want to talk to you about how to manage your child's challenging behavior by using the correct response and language, and how to encourage him to behave the way you want him to behave, so he doesn't seem to do anything that you ask him to do. Children's behavior can be challenging. You are probably wondering now, I didn't sign up for this. Wouldn't it be nice if your child always behaved the way you wanted him to behave? Yes and no. Yes, it would avoid a great deal of struggle and stress and save you a lot of headache if your child always behaved the way you wanted him to behave. But no, you don't want that. A child who only does what he's told lacks initiative and enthusiasm, and is likely to grow into an adult who has no passion for life and who drifts in and out to whichever direction the wind is blowing. It is normal for children to show challenging behavior as they're growing, developing, and pushing boundaries with their newly found mental and physical abilities. It is important to see things from your child's perspective. He obviously doesn't have the same level of knowledge and life experience that you've gained over the past 20, 30 or more years. So he doesn't get your point of view. You need to have the right level of expectation that is appropriate for the age of your child. Today, let me show you how to manage challenging behavior by using one of the 5 simple principles. But before that, I want to quickly show you what your child really needs. There are 2 main theories underpins the children's needs. The attachment theory states that a strong emotional and physical attachment to at least one main carer is critical to the child's development. A secure attachment helps regulate the autonomic nervous system so that the bodily functions becomes more organized and remain in homeostasis. In this state, your child naturally feels safe, confident, cooperative, caring, happy, and creative. He will use you, his main carer, as a secure base and go off to explore the world around him. He will always return to you when he's unsure about something or in distress. He's content to play on his own for a while and knowing that you are around and you will come back to him to attend his needs. However, children with poor attachment tend to become more self-focused, vacant, suspicious, critical, rigid, impulsive, emotional, intolerant, anxious, and fearful. He needs to see you and be interacting with you to know that you are there for him. He needs your reassurance all the time. So the more you try to push him away when you're busy, the more he becomes clingy and sometimes even wants to physically holding on to you. Offer him the reassurance that he craves for. Attunement theory is about the awareness and responsiveness to your child's physical, emotional, and social developmental needs by the main carer. A child cannot always vocalize his needs, so it's up to you to sense and tune in to his needs by understanding his nonverbal communication cues. Attunement is usually a two-way street. The more you understand your child's needs, the better he becomes at understanding your needs. For instance, you are busy or talking to someone, and other people's needs as he gets older. So although children's behavior can be challenging, it's easy to manage if you follow these 5 simple principles. They are: 1. Keep your instructions simple, clear, and positive. 2. Model the behavior you want to see in him. 3. Respond to his needs and keep him informed. 4. Tolerate mistakes. And 5. Forgive wholeheartedly and move on with love. Today, let me share with you one of the principles. Principle number 3. Respond to his needs and keep him informed. It's all too easy to ignore a child who is behaving and playing quietly on his own. You probably would be so absorbed in thinking about what's for dinner, your shopping list, and when to pick up your eldest from school. Meanwhile, he might feel being ignored because it has been 5 minutes without any interaction with you. Children at this stage love to be the center of the show and know exactly how to get your attention. They do not distinguish whether you're shouting at them or cheering for them. They want attention of any kind, and they are satisfied with themselves when they cause a reaction. For them, it's like pressing a button on a toy to make the moo cow pop out and make a noise. Have you noticed that he wants you more on the day when you're so busy and tired? When you have guests around? When you're talking to someone? When you're trying to feed his younger sibling? Offer him attention so he doesn't need to fight for it. Explain to him if you're in the middle of something. For example, I'm talking to Grandma right now. How about sitting down and reading your book until we're finished? It's important to give your child an instruction that he can carry through. Keep to your words. If you have said, just wait for a moment. If he interrupts you, remind him that he just needs to wait for a minute and you will see to him. Another example, explain to him that you will be feeding the baby, but that he can sit with you and play until you're finished. Try to preempt some of the needs that he might have. This might help him become less frustrated. So before you sit down feed your baby, get everything ready for your toddler. What would he need? Maybe a drink, a snack, a book, a game, even a potty if you have started potty training. It is normal for children to show challenging behavior as they are growing, developing, and pushing boundaries with their newly found mental and physical abilities. You simply need to guide him, following these 5 simple principles. They're simple, but might not be easy, because it requires daily practice. The more you practice, the easier it gets. In the end, you become a natural. Please comment, like, and share these slides, and feel free to get in touch by clicking the link below or email lil@younglilies.com. Thank you for listening.